Yeah, let's talk about it because I've made videos in the past talking about how Scott Perry and Troy Weaver are the two worst GMs in the sport and they're battling it out to see who can get the top spot. And I think Scott Perry might have just taken the lead. So here's the deal. The Cavs are trading DeAndre Hunter to the Kings for Schroeder and Ellis. The Bulls acquire Saric to make the deal work money-wise and two future seconds. Good work by the Bulls to collect assets for an expiring deal anyways that, apparently they're not going to waive him, but like either way, it doesn't matter. He's coming off the books. So let's break this down because for the Cleveland Cavaliers side first, they traded a player who was a malcontent, who was quite frankly awful on offense and defense this year and rather expensive. DeAndre Hunter is at the point in his career where he can essentially defend small fours and big threes. He can't defend on the defensive perimeter anymore, on ball or off ball. It's ugly. The offensive game is ugly. The three-point shot comes and goes. He does not fit many schemes, and that contract's not good. They took on bad money in Dennis Schroeder, which we'll go through that in a little while, who's got 2 years left on his deal. He has 1 year left on his deal. Schroeder's a good backup guard. He's functional. His contract's a mid-level exception deal. And I think he's like a slight upgrade over Craig Porter potentially, but I really like Craig Porter, so I don't know. But if they're able to move off the Lonzo Ball contract, his money becomes completely negligible. Keon Ellis is everything that this team needed as a guy that can go on the defensive perimeter, defend at an elite level against three different positions, and knock down three balls. I think he's going to be reinvigorated. I think that he's exactly what this team needed. I think he gives them an element they don't have, and I love him with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But let's go through the bad money since, they had to attach bad money to move their one cheap tradable asset. Here's the bad money. It's a mid-level exception deal, and it's only an 8.9, 8.2 over the next 2 years for percentage of cap. There's the dollar. So they've managed to save, not much money. That's the reality, about $5 million total. And I understand people are going to go, well, he cleared his cap sheet for 27, 28. He's not going to be able to see that cap money. He's not going to be with this organization, hopefully, by then. And if he is, it's going to be so poorly run. Nobody's signing here when they have like this huge capital to spend in 27, 28. Let's just be real about it. This organization is a dumpster fire right now. So yeah, he cleared his cap sheet for 27, 28. It doesn't matter. This is a bad deal worth, like I said, $10 million more than the Schroeder contract. I don't understand from the Kings. If it was another functional general manager, I'd assume they had another DeAndre Hunter deal set and ready to go so they can collect assets from it from the Lakers or whoever. Scott Perry probably just liked the guy because he saw his 2K rating was high last season. Bad organization, bad trade, great trade by Cleveland. Good job by the Bulls getting involved to get additional players. And to answer the original question from the commenter, yeah, I think most teams in the NBA could have outbid on this. I just think that Sacramento Kings try to outsmart themselves sometimes, and this is what happens. When you try to get too smart, you get real dumb real quick.